Last time on 1v1 Me DM. There's shiny guy, what was his name again? Spatula, I think he said his name was. Maybe it clears my own name. Wait, what is my name again?
No, you old coot. It's Dracula.
Well, Spatula, or Dracula, or whatever his name is. Whoever went to visit the library, you see. Only young whippersnapper done gone and forgot his library card.
That's right. And then instead of just asking for help, he tries to steal a book from the eternal library. And Banshee sure didn't like that. No siree, Bob they done didn't.
Who are you talking to?
Dracula interrupts the inspector. Yes, there is only one. You heard that right. Go watch the previous episode.
Why, the audience, of course.
Oh, great. First you with the comments section. Now this guy.
Hey, that's not a very nice way to talk about our adoring fans.
What fans? We're alone in a room together. There is no one here.
Right there, Sonny. On the other side of that doohickey magic mirror thingy.
No, the magic mirror was in the library, remember?
Oh, Kevin! He's a really nice guy!
Somewhere in the distance you hear a yell echoing across the wind.
My name is Kevion!
Well, my plan worked perfect as always! By the way...
Dracula turns and looks at the inspector. Fine, inspectors. Happy now? Yes.
Now that we are away from the Banshees, I've been meaning to ask, why didn't you leave sooner?
You know, the knife here is actually right for once.
Hey!
Don't let it go to your head. Got a big enough one as it is. Anyway, with your book, Monty, you could have left at any time. You made a car out of books, for crying out loud.
Well, we made a tank at first. But that done there felt like overkill. So he went with the muscle car instead.
I want to drive a tank. Yes, so why did you stay?
Well, we didn't want to go home. Besides, the library was a perfect hiding spot for my wife.
Why were you hiding from your wife? There's no way that she could have been that bad to make you hide in a library full of banshees and living off of books for 70 years.
No, she wasn't that bad. But have you seen her? She done fell out of the fugly tree and climbed right back up and fell out of it again. 85 more times.
Well, if she's that ugly, why did you marry her?
I see, that's simple, Sonny. I'm blind.
What? But...
But you were driving the bookmobile.
Yes, that!
He may be blinder than a deaf bat, but my eyes are still as sharp as ever.
But how can a skeleton... Gah! My head hurts. Bartender, more ale. Guys. It's D&D. The answer is magic. More like insanity.
You mean to tell me you don't think Gary Gygax wasn't tripping balls when he wrote first edition?
Hey, can we please get back to my story? We have a clue now.
Dracula says as he holds up the torn page from the legendary book. The torn page is written in a very old style of runes. Though Dracula can read it, it does come with some difficulty.
It's like preschool all over again. The memories. Takes me back 700 years. These are from the Western Isles of Britannia. Strange that the beer led me to this book. It talks of the legendary sword Calibur! Calibur the legendary. The famous sword forged by the dwarves for the hero of the Great War. Wait a minute. That guy looks familiar.
As Dracula looks at the picture on the page, it shows a large bearded man holding the legendary sword. Wait a second. Is that the town butcher?
Achoo!
Bless you.
Thank you, Igor. Someone must have been talking about me.
No doubt telling tales of your old glory days before retirement.
I'm as fit as a fiddle. You never truly retire from a life of adventure. Why, I could slay a dragon right now.
The butcher says with a laugh as he puts his hands on his hips.
You say that, my friend. But those 50 extra pounds from feasting after your final battle say otherwise.
Igor says, eyeing the butcher's plump belly.
Plus, you have a daughter now, who needs her father to keep his head on his shoulders and not to the belly of a dragon.
Bah! You're one to talk about dragons, Igor. I haven't forgotten about your ex, you know. She burnt my beard. This was a good beard.
Anyway, my friend, do you believe you can fix this blade?
Igor takes out the broken ceremonial legendary sword of the Dracula family from his pack and hands it to the butcher. I guess he's also the town blacksmith.
Well, when you max your profession skill tree early in the campaign, you tend to branch out after 20 years, just to not get bored. Come inside the forge room, Igor, and let's see if we can't fix this useless blade. Why does this look like someone actually tried to use this against an actual dragon?
Sadly, my employer might have used it on the town's official pest controller in the mountains.
Bah! Why would anyone mess with that old lady? Do they have a death wish? Why, if she doesn't burn them, she'll crush them. Except you, apparently.
They enter the forge room, aka the blacksmith shop inside the butcher's house. A large room with multiple swords, arrows, spears, and various farm tools, and horseshoes, and many other items. As they approach the anvil, Igor notices an empty plaque on the wall with hooks to hold a sword.
What happened to your sword?
Bah! Got tired of the thing, so tossed it back where I found it years ago.
Might be for the best. The thing should honestly never have been taken from that cursed place.
Aye, but desperate times they get called for desperate measures against the Dark Lord. But I wouldn't worry about it. Don't think anyone would be dumb enough to go looking for it.
As the butcher says this, a small blue portal opens up, revealing the magic mirror.
Kevion, what are you doing here?
We'll visit my old friend, the magic mirror.
The mirror eyes the butcher, squinting closer to take a good look at him.
You've gotten fat, old man. Why does everyone keep saying that to me? And watch your tone, Glassy, before you find your glass smashed with my hammer.
Now, calm down, everyone. Honestly, you two are worse than Dennis.
Oh, yes. The Dennis Adventure sections of the library is growing quite fast. But I am here on official League of Library business, I'm afraid.
LOL business? Whatever for?
Violation of user agreement for LOL access. Library property taken without library card. Also destruction of library property.
Oh dear. What has my my employer done now? I knew I should have brought him with me.
The knife ear really made a mess of things this time.
Kevion, what did he take from the library? If I may ask, please, I will try and return it.
Library book. The legend of the most legendary sword of all legends. Volume 69. Removed from the shelf without library card. And damaged. Page 347. Torn.
Page 347.
He turns nervously to the butcher.
Ah, so he took a page. I don't see what that's got your feathers in a row.
Page 347 is about Calibur.
Oh.
The butcher says, looking at the plaque where Calibur the legendary once hung.
I should go back to the castle now.
Igor, I swear, if that albino elf who keeps trying to hit on my daughter brings my old sword back here, I'll chop his head clean off with my axe.
Back at the castle, Dracula stares at the picture of the young butcher holding the legendary sword.
I'm telling you, that's the town butcher.
You're a daft knife here. I mean, look at him. He's more jacked than a jackhammer.
I'm telling you, it's him.
As Dracula says this, the inspectors lean over and peers at the paper. Wait, how are the skeletons doing that? Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. But are you sure? Never mind, I'm good. Smart dwarf. The three lean over Dracula's shoulder and see the picture of the hero.
Oh my! Why, if it isn't young William, the apprentice. Why, he was just a little whippersnapper when I last saw him. He left the village back in 23. Yeah, 23 to go on adventures.
Banshee screams got your memory covered in spider webs, my friend. It was 26 when he left to go find the legendary sword to slay the Dark Lord.
The Dank Lord? No, the Dark Lord. The Damp Gourd?
Inspector 1 slaps Inspector 3 across the face. The skeleton head spins around.
I can't believe the father of my future bride is a famous hero. What's more, he wielded the sword I seek. It must be fate. If I claim the sword, I will show her and her father I am worthy of her love and affection.
But finding the sword will be next to impossible. It took William and an entire party of heroes 10 years to find it.
How do you know this?
Yes, how do you know this? I didn't even know this, and I'm the narrator.
We read about it while stuck in the library.
The Chronicles of the Dark Lord, Volume 2.
Well, fascinating. Man, I really should have gone to the library more often. This would have saved me a ton of time in life. Plus, I have so many questions. Daddy wasn't around. I mean, back to what I was saying. I don't think it will take us 10 years. At the bottom of the page it says, the sword is located in the lost mine of Durnheim.
Wait, did you just say Durnheim?
Yes. You know this place?
Every dwarf knows this place. The cursed dwarven stronghold of Durnheim.
So, where is it?
I refuse. I'll have no part in this madness. Forget the sword. Find another legendary weapon that can cut the mountain in half.
Fine. If you will tell me, I'll just find another dwarf that will.
Good luck with that, Schneif here. There aren't any dwarves in 100 miles of your castle.
Then I will leave my castle and find them. Come, Mimi, to the pantry.
Yes, master. Good Mimi comes. Mimi, yes, master, yes.
Where are they going? To the pantry. Why?
If I'm going on an adventure, I need snacks.
Hello. Old TK would like to interrupt this broadcast with an ad from our sponsor. You ever feel tired? Like you're down in the dumps discovering that your drive and desire are deteriorating into decrepitude? Do you need a pick-me-up that is jam-packed with electrolytes, platelets, hemoglobin, and enough caffeine to jumpstart a dead dragon? If so, then you need Red Light Energy. Red Light Energy is your smooth, virgin blood-infused energy drink, guaranteed to get you as close to a meth overdose as humanly possible. When you need to be up all night, go to the Red Light. Red Light Energy.
Red Light, the official drink of the guild. Red Light is a fictional drink made of real blood for vampires, now found in stores. Dracula arrives at the castle pantry down the hall from Igor's kitchen and bread room. A very large solid iron door with a sign stands before him.
Igor's pantry. Keep out. All trespassers will face... Oh my gosh.
That's dark even for me.
But I'm sure Igor doesn't mean me. I'm his master after all.
Then why are you sweating?
Shut up. I've got this.
Dracula attempts to open the large door, only to have it not budge even an inch. Come on, Knife Ear, put your back into it.
I'm dry.
The Mimi bites down on Dracula's cloak and pulls hard.
Alright, give me a strength check.
14.
Not even close. This is Igor's pantry after all.
Ah!
Dracula's hands lose their grip, and he and Mimi fly backward and smash into the nearby wall, the force leaving a body print of a vampire and Mimi.
What the heck is that thing made of? Ah, drat. What's now? I need food for my long journey. I always get hungry.
Why don't you just, drink blood? Or, do your other knife-ear vampire-y thingy?
I'm on a diet right now. Nurse Liz said I need to lose 20 pounds. Plus, my father always told me, Drac, always remember to bring supplies on a long journey. You never know when you might find a hungry maiden.
I don't think he meant the supplies you eat.
Maybe Igor has a spare key to the cellar in his room.
I walk down the hall to Igor's room.
Are you sure you want to go in there?
If he's willing to do
That to someone who goes into his pantry. Ugh. I don't even want to think about what he'd do to those who enter his room.
Ah, now you're just being paranoid. It's only Igor. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Dracula reaches for the door and pulls the handle. The door pops open? Opens without any resistance. This can't be good. Crap, where's my popcorn?
Where would Igor keep extra keys?
Dracula steps inside Igor's bedroom. It is a simple room with a small bed in the corner and wardrobe. The only major distinction is that one wall with... Holy that is a lot of brooms.
There must be hundreds.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Oh, gosh. 11.
Well... You can't explain it, but you feel the hair stand up on the back of your neck, and you feel like you are being watched.
I don't like this place. Come, Mimi. Let's find the keys and get out quick.
Yes, master. Mimi never like room.
Dracula and Mimi search Igor's room for several minutes in silence, the feeling of being watched never leaving. After some time, Mimi barks loudly.
Here, master. Here, good Mimi find keys.
The Mimi exclaims joyfully, tail wagging as it stands near Igor's desk.
Good job, Mimi.
Dracula walks over to the open drawer in the desk and sees a set of keys inside.
Alright, I reach down and I grab the keys.
You hear a swishing sound behind you and low growling.
Dracula and Mimi turn and see that they are surrounded by hundreds of brooms.
Hello there.
All right, roll for initiative.
What? Okay. Dirty 22.
All right. I can't believe I have to say this. Can I borrow some dice? I don't have enough, and that's even with rolling in batches.
I'm scared. How many do you need?
All of them?
A dice factory won't have enough dice for this roll. Timber!
So I count the numbers on the left pile and you on the right to save time?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
You're lucky my dice are in this heap. Otherwise, I'd shove them down your throat right now. You sadistic bastard.
I'm a DM. We're supposed to be sadistic.
Many unbearable hours later.
Okay, so the order of battle will be Mimi, who somehow rolled a natural 20, is going first, and no one else. The statistics, my statistics math head hurt. Moving on. Okay, then Broom 76, 83, 245, 652, 18, 398, 721.
One eternity later.
289, the Beast, 666, and 42, and 473. Then Dracula. Then the rest are just it's just the rest of the brooms. Okay. What happened? Where am I? Oh, right. Are you nerds done counting? For crying out loud, I've had shorter marriages than that. Yep, all done.
Mimi fun time. Yes. Yes.
Without warning, the Mimi darts into the nearest mob of brooms, opening its mouth with glee. Before the brooms can react, the Mimi sucks in dozens in one giant vacuum gulp. Wait a minute. Is Mimi a Kirby?
Good job, Mimi!
Dracula, distracted by his pet's very, very effective attack, doesn't see the first broom
Close in on his right and lunge at him with its full body like a spear, pelting Dracula in the chest and knocking the air from his lungs. Before Dracula can even recover, 3 more brooms leap high into the air above Dracula and bring the end of their handles crashing down on Dracula's back, driving him into the floor face first.
Out!
I roll over quickly on my back, stretch out my hand, and I cast Eldritch Blast to knock the brooms away from me.
Ah! Take that!
The brooms scatter away from Dracula and fall to the side. However, after a few seconds, they rise up and rejoin the horde.
Oh, come on! Stay down! Please?
As Dracula says this, a chilling scream and blast of ice soars past Dracula, and scattering and freezing the closest of the mob of brooms.
I turn to look behind me.
Dracula sees Mimi standing next to him, mouth open and a cold mist steaming from its mouth.
Mimi?
Mimi do good, master. Yes.
Yes, Mimi, but how did you do that?
Mimi eat banshee in library. Mimi learn. Yes.
Nightfear, you might want to invest in a bark collar after this, for your own safety, and for the safety of the rest of the world.
You really are the best pet ever, Mimi. Now, let's end this and get out of here with the keys.
Dracula and Mimi square off and stand next to each other in an epic pose, ready for the battle against the brooms.
Come on, you wooden buff. Come and taste our fury.
The brooms suddenly stop and stare at Dracula and Mimi. They don't have eyes. How's it? No, never mind. Then they quickly start to gather in the center and begin to glow in an ominous light.
Hey, now. What are you all doing?
As Dracula says this, the brooms begin to merge together, hundreds at a time per second, and grow into one large shape. A torso and large legs soon appear, then arms stretch out from the large body, then a head appears with dark glowing yellow eyes. Dracula and Mimi find themselves facing a large giant golem made of brooms.
Hello, I'm Mimi. What's your name?